Let's take a look at datetime and time delta and have a cup of tea. Nice hot tea. Not lukewarm brackish water you have forgotten on the kitchen counter. We create a tea timer. From the datetime module, we import datetime. I know it sounds like a glitch in the matrix, but datetime helps us access and manipulate time effectively. With time delta we deal with time spans, such as a tea's steeping time. The best time spent is in sleep, though for our tea timer class, these will just be short naps. We import OS to execute a shell commands. It will play a sound to get your attention. As programmers, we don't just throw a handful of code into a file. We design structured and organized solutions. By creating a class, we encapsulate related data and behaviors, making our code more manageable, reusable, and easier to maintain. This is called object-oriented programming. We begin with a setup known as initialization, using the special method init. We should set a time. Setting a default time of 5 minutes sounds good to me. The first class attribute is steep time. We turn the number given with the argument minutes into a timespan with time delta. A friendly message is the second attribute. But I also need an alarm sound, otherwise, that tea will accidentally turn into a cold brew. On a Mac, you can find some standard sounds under System Library in the Sounds folder. I like the submarine sound. The final attribute of our tea timer is a start time. We initialize it with none. And then start the timer. Initialization is complete. Next, we'll move on to the start method. You might wonder why we don't set start time in the init method. The init method should primarily be used for initializing the object's attributes. By keeping the starting logic in a separate method, you provide the flexibility to start the timer at any point after the object has been created. This way we could, for example, easily implement a restart feature. Let's give some visual feedback by printing the start time. The strftime method stands for string format time. Let's take a quick look at the output of datetime now. Without string formatting, datetime now looks like this. We get the values for year, month, day, for hours, minutes, seconds and microseconds. Precise, but not helpful. When we append string format time, it becomes a readable string. Back to our start method. Then we call the next method. It will remember the t while we forget about it. The underscore signals that this method is intended for internal use within the class. The actual monitoring is done in a while loop. The tea timer jolts awake. Oh, what time is it? It asks. And stores datetime now, in the variable current time. It then calculates how long the tea has been steeping in minutes. You might wonder what this total seconds, divided by 60 is all about. Can't we just use a minutes attribute from time delta, you ask? Unfortunately, time delta is mainly designed for adding or subtracting time spans, not for direct retrieval of minutes. While it offers handy attributes like days, seconds, and microseconds, it lacks a direct minutes attribute. Thus, we convert total seconds to minutes manually to get the elapsed time. The tea timer will check the time passed and take a 30-second nap and then check again. There are two possible cases. Tea is ready or not. If 5 minutes have passed, tea is ready. The tea timer prints the message, plays the alarm sound and exits the while loop with break. In the other case, the tea still needs time and our class will just print a memo. Let's get the attention with an alarm sound. So, how to play a sound? We use a shell command with OS system. The command is passed as a string. Fplay is the command used to play audio files. It's followed by the path to the sound file stored in the attribute self_sound. Fplay a specific command for MacOS. Use it with WAV files, MP3s or Apple's audio file format. The try except block is used to handle any potential errors gracefully, ensuring that if the sound fails to play, we receive a message instead of crashing the program. Are you a Linux user? Okay, just use the command play with WAV files. For Windows, you need to import WinSound and use its play sound function. No need for the OS module. This is it. Your T-timer class is ready. Just add the main block, and you'll be able to run the timer from your terminal. Never miss out on a hot cuppa again. If you don't drink tea, fear not. You can repurpose this code as a break timer to remind you to step away from your screen, or to hunt your cat for regular snuggles, or, who knows, use it for coffee. Did you enjoy this tutorial? Hit the like button and subscribe for more tea-fueled code examples.